Hi guys, you'll never get where we are today. We are in Australia, in Port Macquarie, and we are visiting our customer here. And right now we're gonna go through the rug laundry, one of the best in my opinion. Like good looking, very professional, don't mind it. Every detail it's visible here that everything was thinking over, and right now it looks amazing. So right now the owner of this rug laundry is gonna make a presentation to me, and I want you to see where we are today and how it can be organized and how it can look. It's fantastic. Daniel, would you be so kind just to show me around how it looks like here?
Of course, come on in.
Great. Maybe we go through this side and tell me the idea why you decided to make it this way.
No worries. So the street out here is quite busy and can be quite hard to find a park for our customers. So we basically have this drive-through area where they can drive into the business and drop their rugs off really conveniently. It just makes it a lot easier for our customers, and it's a very visual thing, I think, having all of this equipment. So it's quite important that they actually see, what our point of difference is and that sort of thing. And that we're not just cleaning the top of the rug or anything. We're actually got all the right specialised equipment for it. But basically, when a customer comes in, we get the rug off them.
Okay, so firstly, they go here to the reception, yes?
Correct, yes. So this is where we do all of our inspecting. So we'd roll the rug out, measure it up, give them a quote. If there's any problems with the rug or anything like that, we can, discuss that with the client before we go ahead and actually clean it. And then we can grab all of their information and all that sort of stuff. We actually have a video here as well, so if they want to just get a really quick snapshot of what our process is and all of that sort of thing, they can watch a quick 3-minute video on what our process is completely start to finish, which actually really sells it as well. It just shows how comprehensive the process is with all the machinery and all of that sort of thing. So once we've got the rug, customer's happy. We bring the rug. We bring the rug out here to our washing area. So the main thing with this is we do like to keep it as clean, tidy, and professional looking as we can, because
really, believe me, it looks very professional.
Yeah, we like to try and keep it nice and tidy. So first impressions definitely count with customers, and a lot of them come in and they're just completely blown away by what we have here. But yeah, essentially we've got a dusting machine. This is where we sort of wash and pre-soak all of the rugs and all that sort of thing.
Okay, correct. But this is after the dusting.
Correct. Yeah. So we always use a duster first. Very important to get all of that dry soil out before you clean them.
Because it doesn't matter how expensive detergent you use afterwards or how many water you use to rinse it. If you have this dust, this pet hair inside, it won't help. Yeah,
exactly. And as soon as you wet, if you don't dust a rug, as soon as you wet it, it just turns to mud, and then it's extremely hard to get it out of the rug. So we use that machine a lot.
You have the full set of machines. You have the duster.
Yes.
After it goes into the wash tub.
Yep. So we do it a little bit differently. So from the duster there, 9 times out of 10 we'll actually pre-soak the rugs in this little side area off to here. So we fill this up with water and detergent, and we've got a submersible pump there that actually pumps from that corner, and then it spits it out of the hose there, so the water's always flowing and moving. And we find that really just helps to, break down all the soils and that sort of thing. Just makes the cleaning of the rug much easier. So once they've been in there for a little while, we literally just pull them out into here. In the pit, and then that's when we use our scrubbing tool and and the various squeegees and rinsing tools and things, and you know, just try and get as much of the dirt out as possible.
Right.
We find that this is probably the most important step, just to really get rid of all of the, you know, as much of the dirt and everything as you can.
Okay.
So once it comes out of here, we actually have a, I'll show you the, we've got one of your trolleys here. We've tried to minimise the amount of heavy lifting that we have as well, because as you know, rugs they're very, very heavy when they're
to make them work.
Very, very heavy when they're wet. So we hook the trolley on there, and then basically we like sort of lift one end of the rug onto there, and then you just lift the back up and push it on.
Okay.
That's nice and easy. So once we're done with that, we bring the rug just over to the wash tub here, and in the wash tub here we don't have detergent. We have a neutralising and conditioning agent in there.
Okay.
And it's more so just to neutralise anything that we've used in there. It also helps a lot with odours and that sort of thing with the rugs as well.
Okay. Very interesting.
Yeah, so we put it in there and they swim around for a while. That water's changed pretty well daily. It does gets a bit yuck after a while. So yeah, and then once we've done that, yeah, we'll pull the rug back out onto the trolley.
Okay.
And then we just come straight over to the automatic machine.
I see that you have white hard brushes.
Yes.
Okay.
We do.
You do mainly deal with synthetic?
We do a lot of synthetics here. Yeah. We get probably 30% wool rugs here roughly. We don't use the brushes or these white brushes on the wool rugs. We more or less just turn them on. To apply the detergent, and then we use a softer roller brush in the middle to do the scrubbing if needed.
So adjust the pressure with there?
Yeah, exactly.
The roller brush. Okay.
Yeah. We do a lot more of for the wool rugs, we use the
scrubber with
exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
right.
It's just that's quite you don't want to use those on wool ones. So once it works its way through, we've got our other trolley here. So we basically just roll it straight up to here. The rug comes out all nice and rolled up, and it's very easy to get it onto the trolley. Even really big rugs, you can do it with one hand nearly. It's very easy to get them off. And the trolleys are all the right height and everything, which makes it really easy.
And then it goes into the centrifuge.
Correct. Yeah. So slide straight in. Again, no lifting or anything like that. It can be a bit hard to push it in sometimes. But
right. And how many meters do you have here?
Square meters?
Yes.
I think it's about 190, 200 roughly. Yeah.
190, and to organize the whole process, having the full set of machines.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time. We spent a lot of time and did. I reckon we did 30 or 40 different designs. Yeah, and even when we decided on our final one, we still changed it when the machines got here anyway. So, it's.
And there is still some space for some new machines here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, that'll be down the track for sure.
So, great, perfect, very nice. I like it. It's amazing. Can you just show us later on with the drying room?
Sure. Yeah. So what we once they come out of here, we've got two of these. We've got two of these trolleys. So I'd mainly keep one for clean rugs and one for dirty. So these ones here are ready to be washed. They've already been dusted and everything. But normally we keep this empty trolley here, and when we're in production and really doing a lot of rugs. We basically pull them out of the centrifuge and just load the trolley up. And it just saves us walking back and forth to the dry room. It's quite a waste of time. So once we've got enough in there, we can push the trolley up the ramp here, and then we come through to. We sort of just make it to here, and then more or less we bring it into the drying room here where we. This is where we dry them all. It's air conditioned, temperature and humidity controlled as well.
Great.
So it dries them very, very quick. which is good.
I like this system for flat drying.
Yes. Yeah, that's one of our favourite things to use, especially when you're doing a tufted rug or something like that. They are quite prone to stretching and that sort of thing. So we really like to lay those flat, and yeah, you get the air coming out from the floor, and
yeah, it's very smart.
It dries them very quick as well.
Cool.
Even some of the heavier rugs.
Lifting system as well. It was designed by you.
Yeah. We've had a look at a few on the market, but we just ended up making it ourselves with this one here. So we got someone local to more or less make the structure, and then we done all the rigging, the rigging side of it.
Right. And all these guys for the air circulation in the...
Correct. Yeah. So we've got some set at a lower height, and then on the other side we've got some at the higher. So it sort of whooshes around. Yeah. And we've got what do you call it?
You make a tornado here inside.
Yeah, yeah, it's almost like a tornado when they're all on. And we've got some exhaust fans in the roof too, so it does get quite humid in here, and we need to, get rid of that humidity to dry the rugs. So on a timed basis, those exhaust fans will turn on and just empties all the hot air out of the room,
right.
And all the moisture and everything. And then we've got our winch system here, so we can slide this along to more or less to wherever we need it.
Okay.
And then we can just quite easily drop the bar and put the rug on it. It just saves a lot of the heavy lifting.
Cool, I like it. It's amazing. Yeah. A lot of work, but a lot of time. Yeah, and this is the place for the already cleaned
so once
to pick up.
Yeah, the next morning or whenever we're finishing these off, we bring them out onto our floor here. Again, we really wanted to make this area here separate to where we're actually washing the rugs, because it's important that once the rug's clean, that it actually stays clean as well, and it's just not a good look if you're putting a clean rug on a dirty floor where you're washing the rugs.
Of course.
This is where we do this. We use our finishing machine quite regularly as well. Does a great job of grooming the pile and makes rolling them up quite easy as well. Which is good. But this is where we vacuum them and
combi and pack. And do you pack in the sleeves? I mean, film sleeves,
we don't. We do on request.
On request. The same. We do the same.
Yeah,
we believe that the rugs should breathe.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's a tremendous waste of plastic too if it's not needed.
Yeah.
We try and limit how much plastic and that sort of thing that we're.
Eco.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So once they're finished and we're happy with them, they go onto the shelves here, and this is where all the rugs are ready to go. We've got them all labelled and on separate shelves, and they're all just booked in routinely to be either picked up or we do offer pick up and delivery as well up and down the coast. So.
And you close it,
Yeah. So when we're during the day, once we've put all of our clean rugs in there for the day, we close this, and it just stops all the dust and everything blowing in there, and
they're ready. They're ready.
Exactly. And we've got the same on the drying room here as well.
Yeah.
So we can close that up, and the room's completely insulated. Heats up very quick. Yeah, which is good. So
nice.
It's nice to keep it all.
Very nice.
Keep it all nice.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you guys.
Impressive. Just maybe you present better like your company, where you're situated, and you can invite the customers around here to come to visit your place and to bring their rugs to you. So the floor is yours.
Thank you.
Just a few words to our viewers and about your company, and just you can invite them to bring the rugs to you.
Oh, sure, no problem. The company name's Port Crystal Cleaners. We're based in Port Macquarie in New South Wales. We service all the way from Coffs Harbour to Foster Tanskyi, so it's about around about 150 kilometres either side of Port Macquarie.
Right.
So we offer free pickup and delivery in those areas. As you've seen before, we also have the drive-through where people can just drop the rugs in as well. Yeah, but we've been cleaning rugs now for probably 3 years, roughly. Yeah, not always here. So we've only just recently opened this place.
Okay.
But Brendan, our the main guy that I work with here, he's been washing rugs for probably 15 years. So very experienced.
Very experienced.
Very experienced. We're completely wool safe accredited as well.
Great.
Rug laundry, which is really important because, you know, if we're cleaning wool rugs, you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing with them and that sort of thing.
It's very important.
Yeah, yeah, but we really just pride ourselves on quality and our customer service, and we just really love cleaning rugs. It's
great. So,
and now we've got the great equipment to do it with. So
great.
Yeah.
So everybody, you are welcome to get in, drop in, to have a look. You'll be very amazed, I'm sure, and you can bring your rugs here to Daniel, and to be sure 100% it will be cleaned the best possible way. These guys know how to do it properly. Cool. Thank you, Daniel.
Thanks, mate. No worries.
Thanks.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
guys.